do not torture, says George Bush repeatedly. What makes us think he's not lying about torture, about Iran, about Pakistan, about Afghanistan, and about every other thing that he's projecting on the rest of the world?
We're going to still be sending our children back until they come back in a box, or come back so severely wounded they will no longer have a life.
And I swore in 2002 that I would do my best to serve on the side of right and protect and defend this Constitution and this country and its people and their rights from all enemies, foreign and domestic. That is why I had to refuse deployment to Iraq. George Bush is a war criminal.
Stop the war!
And that was Matthis, Chiroux.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
What are you doing? Stop! Let me go! What are you doing? This is not... What are you doing to me?
You're giving us the names one last chance.
I don't know what you're talking about, please!
All right, names.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Get up.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm an honorably discharged veteran. I have rights.
Give us the names. That's all.
I have rights as a human
no,
being.
No, you don't. Give us
What
the
are
names.
you doing to me? This
We're
is
going to stop this terrorist action.
This
Give us
is
the
torture.
names.
This is
Are you
torture.
gonna
I
give
don't
us
know
the
what
names?
you're doing.
Are you giving
I
us
wish
the
I could help you, sir. I love my country. If I could stop these people from attacking it, I would. But I don't have any names for you, sir. I don't have any names. Stop, please.
Names. He's not dead. He's not even drowned yet. Those lungs aren't filled with water. If this had been an actual waterboarding, this man would have been dead or very close to dead from drowning. But he was protected by this plastic shield. It's the only thing that kept him from drowning. But we want to make real clear with this. Waterboarding is torture. It is not simulated drowning. It is slow, controlled, purposeful drowning to extract information, to torture physically and mentally. It is illegal. It is illegal under U.S. law, international law, the Geneva Conventions, and the U.S. tortures and has admitted it. We found it out through the CIA tapes that were destroyed. They admitted they choreographed it in the basement of the White House, and then George Bush said, I approved those meetings. That is war crimes, and they need to be held accountable, and we want to pose to the press to stop using the term simulated drowning when you refer to waterboarding. If you continue to say simulated drowning, that is simulated journalism. It is drowning. And the other challenge to the press is, why isn't the press screaming that these are war crimes and that the President of the U.S. is a war criminal? Here's a challenge. Why don't you pick out a date? All the editors of the papers in the country have a common editorial. Torture is illegal, it is a war crime, and we demand these people be prosecuted. Do it at your professional association.
Yeah. I want to make clear that we don't know that any members of the U.S. military have been waterboarded or tortured, but then we don't know very much. All we know is that the CIA and Bush admit having waterboarded 3 people held in Guantanamo. And this president, George Bush, has taken unto himself the responsibility and the ability to determine who is an enemy combatant and what interrogation methods can be used.
He ain't my commander-in-chief. Not anymore, anyway. Yeah.